This is an April full moon reading for Aquarius. So just going to shuffle your cards now. And just lay down your 10 cards on the table. Right, let's have a look at what's come up for you. So the first card is in the here and now, the present situation, or what's going on around you at this time. The card I get is the Hierophant card in the reversed position. There's something here about things being very much up in the air at the moment. Okay, I just sense that things aren't very settled. Okay, it's like you're wanting more certainty around a situation. I'm also sensing that you're going around in circles. Okay, it's like you have a lot of choices here. Okay, but you can't decide on something. You keep jumping from one thing to another, and this is what keeps you stuck. It's like you're going around and around and around in this vicious cycle. I'm seeing these cross keys here. Okay, so I do sense you have the heart, sorry, the keys to someone's heart, and someone else has the keys to your heart. Okay, so there's this very, very deep connection around you, but also with that, I just get this swirling around and that things aren't settled. You're wanting more certainty, you're wanting more commitment. Also with the number 5, I do sense there's been a lot of conflicts here. There's been a lot of pushing and pulling, blowing hot and cold. This coming and going kind of energy. It's coming across as like sort of yin yang. So the card crossing is the 5 of Pentacles reversed. I do sense there are security issues here. There could be problems around a money situation, around a work situation. But more than anything, it's this insecurity, instability, and there's a strong sense of the need to walk away from a situation. And then once you walk away from a situation, what you want starts coming towards you. I mean, looking at the card, there's this person on crutches. You're walking next to them on rags, okay? If you put on your glad rags, walked away from that person, those crutches would be thrown up in the air and they'll start coming towards you, okay? So it's very much confirmation about once you let go, you allow what's yours to come in. So it's a win-win situation for you. I'm seeing a stained glass window here as well for connections. So it could well be that you've been visiting like a place of worship, you've been lighting some candles, incense, or putting out your intentions to the universe. The card in the past coming to the present is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Again, it's this money slipping from your fingers. It's like water going through your fingers here. Okay, you've had to spend a lot of money recently. Something needed replacing. You need to get something new or some kind of repair or something. It could well be that you've been trying to work out your ingoings and your outgoings. Okay, and there seems to be a lot more outgoings than ingoings here. Also a strong sense of you starting to let go of something here. Okay, you've started to think about it. Okay, and very much in the here and now, it's about you kind of making tracks here. Okay, just letting go more and more and more until you release something, and then you allow what's yours to come in. So as I look more forward, I've got the Queen of Swords reversed. A few things here. It shows you succeeding and letting go and moving forward. It's like you draw a line in the sand. It shows you've got to be quite ruthless. You know, it's not easy. You know, it's not easy to let go and move forward. There's a sense of having to say something to somebody that's going to cause a lot of upset initially, short term, but long term, it's going to create a lot of benefits for you. The card in the goal position is the 2 of Cups. So quite clearly, you're wanting something here to move to the next level. Okay, so you may well have had some interest, or you may be like in a relationship, but things haven't moved to the next level. You're wanting something to move to the next level. And often this card is seen as a soulmate card. So I do sense something here about you wanting a deep spiritual connection. Subconsciously, I've got the 9 of Pentacles reversed. The feeling here is of you being in the thick of things. Okay, it's like not being able to see the wood, you know, for the trees. You just feel bogged down. Stuff is being thrown at you from all directions, and you're finding it hard to deal with situations. So there's a strong sense of the need to step back from a situation, which you're going to do. Okay, you're going to gain more clarity, and you're going to have to be quite ruthless, I feel here. You have to be honest. That's what I get. It's about being honest to somebody or some people, which then brings about these changes which you've been wanting. So the advice here is shown by the Devil card reversed. Absolute confirmation about what I've been talking about so far, because the Devil reverse is about cutting chains. Okay, so what's been holding you back, just cut through those chains, move forward. And as I said, it's a win-win situation, because once you manage to achieve that, then what's yours starts coming towards you. Then you put yourself into a position where you can choose rather than asking someone else to choose. Yeah, I mean, on the outside at the moment, I've got the Death card. So it clearly shows the stage which you're at. It's very much about shutting one door to allow a new one to open. Burning dead wood to clear a way forward as well. It's very much about new beginnings on the way. Your hopes and your fears are shown by the Five of Cups reversed. There has been a lot of upsets in the past. I also sense there may well have been a recent passing as well. But since the card is in the reverse position, it's very much about you changing direction now, you changing perspective, and then moving to those cups, which are still standing. So there's so much ahead of you in many different areas of your life, but especially around matters of the heart. I do sense this deep soulmate connection, which is going to become more apparent. So the final card is the Five of Swords in the reverse position. Often, and in this case, things do get worse before they get better. Okay, so as soon as you make these changes, you're kind of sort of changing your direction, you're changing your perspective, and it does throw up all types of stuff. It's new. You've got to deal with this new stuff. Okay, it's a bit like that lorry. You know, the lorry is going in the wrong direction, so the driver turns the lorry around, but because it's so large, it causes a lot of upheaval, a lot of disruptions. But once it's turned around, then it's full steam ahead. And I also feel that with you as well. There's also something here about some so-called friends around you, very negative people, and I can just see them walking away, or you walking away from them. Thank you.